What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys already saw by the title and the thumbnail, I'm actually going to be hydro dipping my old RC car body just in case my new one breaks. So this is what the old one looks like. If you were wondering, it's a Traxxas Rustler. And as you can see, I got a new body because this thing has like wear and tear, like a lot of it. All those things right there, and on the top, those are all holes. So, there's definitely a lot of holes on this one, and then let me flip you guys around and show you my new car body that me and my dad actually did from scratch, pretty much. We just got a clear body, and then we did the rest. So, we actually ended up getting some, it's like metallic spray paint. It's specifically for RC cars. And then we got this black spray paint, and then we got these blue, they're like these kind of fire sticker things. I actually need to fix my wheel because as you can see, it's kind of broken. So, these are the paints we used, but I actually have spray paint. These are the paints we used, and this is the metallic one I was talking about. But I actually have spray paint out in like a tub out back. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go outside, show you all the paints you need and the main paints you need to make this, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys. So sorry, guys. My dog just jumped and got this out of focus. Come on, go in focus. Hello. 1 second, guys. Okay, so there we go. So sorry if there's like barking and stuff in the background. My dog just like runs laps and stuff. So the main things you're going to need some kind of bin. I actually just got this. It's like the bottle of your own water jugs, and I cut off the top, so it just left me with this bucket. And the paints I have is this orange. It's almost gone, but there's still some in there. This is a must. This is a clear coat, so it like protects everything, make sure nothing falls off. Or like no paint chips. I got this white. It's like a paint and primer. I have this blue. It's also a paint and primer. This one's pretty full. And then the last one I have is this. It's called key lime, but it's just like a green. It kind of makes this color right there. And all of them are like decently full except for the orange. Yeah, all of them are pretty much full except for the orange and blue. But then, as you can see, I gotta like kind of clear this thing out because this has some stakes in it. It's got a spray paint lid in it. This is actually a lid I hydro dipped. And if you guys don't know what hydro dipping is, actually a form of spray paint mixed with at least 2 colors and a bucket of warm water. Then you dip that into the water, and then you dip your item. For example, an RC car top, you want to dip that in, shake it around to get all the excess paint off of it, and then pull it up, and then you should get a really cool design. So the must paints you will need is a white and a clear coat. All the other colors are completely up to you. If you would like it, I would say you should get a paint primer, because they cost the same as spray paint. They just have both primer and paint inside of them. And then you don't really have to worry about buying primer afterwards to spray it on. So I'm gonna go dump these. It's like right here. And then honestly, you can just spray hose water in this, and you should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good rinse, and then we will go from there. Okay, guys. So it looks the same, but I actually got all the dirt out from it. And so you guys might need. This is actually optional. I would use it, but we don't have any right now. You're gonna need a pair of gloves unless you want your fingers and whole hands to be hydro dipped. It wouldn't harm you in any way. It might just be a little hard to take off. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and take off the duct tape on my thing. So let me take this off super fast. 1 second. Okay, guys. Oh, here we go again. There we go. Okay, guys. So this is how much wear and tear this thing has. As you guys can see, those are all holes. Something else, it's optional, but if you don't want the inside to look all weird, you might want to, and like get all sticky, you might want to mask up the inside, but we actually don't have any masking tape right now, so I'm okay without it, because I'm just doing this for a little thing to show you guys how to do it, because like I said, this one won't really be able to get used because it's already broken. Worst case, I can still use it, but if you are going to do an RC car, you might want to do one that's clear, because you want the paints to be on the inside, or whenever you wreck, it might get all scratched up and the paint will wear off. Okay, guys, so without being said, let's go ahead and hit this with primer and go from there. And something, oh, sorry, I just smacked her in the head. And something I forgot to say is, if you are going to be spray painting this, make sure you are in a well-ventilated area, and make sure you have cardboard or something to spray it on, like a trash bag or something. I'm actually going to be doing this out in the road, but I'm going to be, not out in the road, like, kind of, I don't know, kind of like in the front over there, but I'm going to be spraying it with underneath cardboard, because as you can see, we have a whole bunch back there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece, put it underneath, or put this on there, spray it, hit it with primer, and like I said before, go from there. It is so cold out here, my feet are already getting numb. It's crazy. Okay, so I gotta find the primer. Where's that one at? Where's the white at? 1 second. Right here. So whenever doing this, you want to make sure you do multiple coats. Make sure you shake up the spray paint real well, or you won't get the color you want. It might come out a little translucent and not, like I said before, it might not be the best. I am actually right here by my gate, shaking this up. Look at my dog's like trying to peek through. 1 second, guys, and I'll start spray painting. So let's go ahead and start spray painting. Don't forget primer first, then go in with all your hydro dipping. Nothing will come out at all. Or if something does come out, it's not going to be a lot. But if your car is like pretty much translucent, or if it's like a white or something, or like a pink, you'll be okay just as long as it's not like black, red, blue, like all the dark colors. And you won't have to worry about primer. Okay guys, so that should be good. Look at my finger. Well, Okay, well that was my recording hand. Big oof. Guys, so this is what it should look like. It doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see, it is pretty much completely covered. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry, and if you need to do a second coat, go ahead. I don't know if I'm going to or not though. And I actually just wiped that on my foot. Wow. Okay guys, but I'm going to let that dry and then I will get back to you guys from there. Filling up the container, you want to fill it up about like completely full, maybe a little less. So I'll get back to you guys once that's done. So I actually was not able to film me hydro dipping the first part, but here's how it turned out. I still got the bottom piece. And as you can see, it kind of messed up on the sides. It's okay. I'll go back in a little bit later and dip it in like another angle. Make sure that gets all filled in. But I'm actually going to be able to try to prop you guys up this time. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this with the hairdryer. If you are going to dry it with a hairdryer like me, I don't know what happened. But what you do want to do is, one second guys, sorry. Turn on some lighting. What you do want to do is if you're using a hairdryer, you're going to put it on medium heat and full blast. So let's go ahead and try it. Okay guys, so this is all good. So now what you're going to want to do is I'm going to go ahead and swap to me spray painting more inside the bucket, and then we'll go from there. Make sure the primer is completely dry before you start spray painting though. If it isn't, your hydro dipping is going to be really sticky and it's never going to fully dry. So in between coats, make sure everything fully dries just like spray paint, so everything will go good. So, like I already said, with that being said, let's go ahead and do the other side.
I like peeled the potatoes and I had them boiling on the stove.
Can't spray. The gold one has a weird smell.
Yeah.
Okay guys, now I'm just going to top it off with gold. Then just a little bit more white. Then I'm just going to stir it around with my finger to make it look swirly.
I got that way.
And then I'm going to top it off with just a little bit more blue. one's probably not going to look the greatest, but I'll try my best. Fail. Yeah, that one was a fail, guys. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out with the back.
How did that happen?
It's because I didn't make the base strong.